everyone, Linda here, the scrapbooking photographer. Welcome to my channel and thanks for stopping by. Today we are playing along with Ginger's Corner on the fun hop for August, which is all about clues. So we've got two pieces of paper with all of this beautiful information and a dice, and we're going to start with roll number 1 to find out who our murder suspect is. Number 3 is Mrs. White. Number 2 roll will tell us the murder weapon, which is the revolver. And the crime scene location is the hall. Right, let's have a look at the second page and we'll find out what that equates to for our page. Number 3 under Mrs. White is white paper. Okay, our next roll is for revolver, which is up the top. Number 1. Hunting page, scavenger, Easter egg, hide and seek, safari, geocoaching, hunting. Okay. See how we go there. And haul, down the bottom, number 1, use a gift, present, embellishment. So a hunting page with a gift, present, embellishment on white paper. So I'll go and see what I can come up with for that, and I'll be back soon. So white paper is actually quite easy because we'll use some white cardstock at the back as a base. And with the gift, present, embellishments, my head went straight to Christmas, and then hunting for Christmas presents. So that's where I'm going with this layout today, the final layout for the clue series. There's been 8 altogether. If you haven't seen the others, do go back through the playlist and have a look at them. There's my car full of successful hunting with different bags and boxes and things from a day at the shopping centre, which is quite a drive from here. So when you go, it's got to be worthwhile. And they have this lovely big tree in the car park each year at Christmas time. So I took a couple of photos of that. One has the top in it, so that's obviously the preferred photo, but I might use this one somewhere else and put a star on the top anyway. The kit I'm going to is Reindeer Memories from last year's Christmas edition with Stampin Up. And I thought this was a nice heading, enjoy the season, so I'm going to take that out. I do like my day shopping, particularly if I start with some ideas that work well when I first get to the shopping centre. I don't particularly like wandering around wondering what I'm going to do, but if I start with a bit of a plan, then it tends to work a lot better. Now I've got a piece of real red that I'm going to use at the back that kind of goes with the red in the wording. So I'll cut some sides off this and give it a bit of a frame. Cool. I love the red and white at Christmas time. I think it looks really cool. I want to bring in some of this green as well, which was in the kit. So I'm going to cut that so that it has an inch around here. Just mark it there. I'm kind of winging this a little bit, so I'm going to have a little bit of red coming in there, and to get that I'm going to gut the back of this. I wasn't going to, but it's a lot of paper in there that we can reuse, so I'm just going to chop that out now. I'm just getting the base kind of ready here, and I think we'll leave all clean lines today, no smudging around the outsides or anything like that. Now I need this big enough to put that on. So I'm going to stick the heading. This is very unusual for me, but I'm going to do the heading first. See how it turns out. This is a different way to put a page together. I'm going to put the heading up on some dimensionals just to give it a bit of a lift and a bit of dimension in the page. And I'll just trim that off. My apologies, the camera missed the next little part, but I'm fussy cutting these trees out of the photo, and I've also found a little journaling spot to go up on the top left, which is backed by some fairly solid card from the Reindeer Memories kit. I just need a little something coming down here, so I'm going to just cut a strip of this to add in up here and across here. And that will carry on across to the companion page on the right hand side. I'm not sure what the companion page will be, perhaps all of these presents wrapped and under the Christmas tree, but I'll just cut a little thin slither of this to do that corner. Obviously it would have been better to have done it before I put that down, but that's okay. What we'll do is just poke it up underneath and trim this off at the base. Now I've trimmed it that side, and I'm going to turn it over so that the trimmed bit goes underneath the top there, and we're left with a nice perfectly straight edge at the bottom. And line it up over right to the edge like that, so that we can put this one in an equal distance from the top. Same thing, we'll turn it around so that the actual straight edge is on the cut side, and we want to make it pretty even at the top. And again, just lift this slightly to put it under. Here we are. Now I'm just going to bring this down so that we get the same amount of white in between the red strip and the photo, and that it's nice and straight like that. Goodness me, I'm kind of re-sticking everything today. Put that under there. There we go. Now we didn't bring this one to the end, and I'm wondering if we perhaps should have. I'll just quickly change that. Better, and then on the companion page I'll carry that across and down the other side, but we've still got to add some presents. Now there's a couple on here which will go well, so I've just taken this Merry sticker off there and this out of the push outs, and I'm thinking if I attach this on here, hopefully it's sort of in the middle. Then this is a Merry Day, and we'll just pop that up the top there. And I found this one, which I've obviously stamped previously for something else, and I think it shows up best against those darker green trees, and it sort of brings in that other green. So we're going to use that up as well. This is great using up things. Might find a little star for it as well. Still think we need a little something under there. So I've decided I don't want to put too many extra presents on here, so I've cut a little piece of the real red cardstock, and I'm just going to put these presents on here, and that gives them a little bit of backing to go underneath these trees as best as we can fit them in. The bottom of the green. There we are. Now for a little bit of fluffy, we're going to add a bit of ribbon. Now this is the new ribbon out this year, so it's a bit of a sneak preview for you, and it's beautiful with the real red colour. So if I make a bit of a bow, and trim these off the same length, and I think if I just pop that there, middle there, and the other one down that way. Might need to stick these down so that when the protector goes on, they stay nice and straight. Let's pop a little bit of journaling up the top here. It's a nice little journaling flag that we've put up there, and once my journaling's done, I can bring in a little bit of bling. So I've got some lovely little clear sparkly bits from Stampin Up that I can trickle around the place, and kind of in groups of 3, but really just sparkling through the page. So this is my final layout for the Clue series. This is layout number 8. If you haven't seen the others, please go back through the playlist and have a look. There's some great inspiration from all sorts of creators on the playlist in Ginger's Corner. So going back to our prompts that came with the Clue throwing of the dice, we've got our white page or white paper as the background page. We've got our hunting theme, which hunting for Christmas presents, and we've got our present gift embellishments down there in the left-hand corner. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing that come together, and happy crafting, everyone.